Hey guys, it's Dr. Jen again, and today's class is the power of posture. Stick around. Hi, this is Dr. Jen Kordonsky from Optimal Spine Chiropractic, and this class is the power of posture. Posture is far more important than you realize, and in this class we're going to look at the reasons why, and we're going to share with you an easy strategy to transform your posture and protect your health. Now, first, we need to understand what good posture looks like. And you may just think, well, stand up straight and tall. But there's a little bit more to it than that. And I want you to notice that ideal posture is going to have, you want to have your chin level with the ground. So a lot of people will try to overcorrect their posture and their chin will be up. So we want to have chin level with the ground. The ear should be in line with the shoulder if you're looking from the side, so the chin shouldn't be jutting forward. It should be pulled back. So the head is right up over the shoulders, the ear is right in line with the shoulders. Then as we work our way down, the shoulder itself should be rolled back. So you may think you have good posture, but your shoulders are still in the wrong position. So we want those shoulders rolled back. Imagine your shoulder blade down on your rib cage as low as it can go. So shoulders are not forward, they're down and back. The abdominal muscles are engaged, kind of pulling the belly button in, so that the pelvis is in a neutral position, meaning there's not too big of an arch in the lower back. The belly button is pulled in, but there's just a slight gentle forward curve in the lower back. So the major postural distortions that most people accidentally are doing all of the time are they're rolling their lower back and reversing the curve there. So especially when they sit down, they're creating more of a C-shaped position. The head is floating forward, the ear is in front of the shoulder, and the shoulders tend to be rolled forward. So those are the things that we want to look out for. And let's talk a little bit about how posture is going to change how you look and feel, and even the way your mind works. So it might be obvious, but there's a way that people will treat you, or the way that people will treat you could change based on your appearance, right? And posture is a big part of your appearance, and it can influence the way people perceive you, the interactions that you have with them, the opportunities that present themselves. When someone has excellent posture, they're going to appear taller, fitter, healthier, stronger. They're going to appear more confident, more capable. And the world, unfortunately, does judge on appearances. And you will think and act differently when you feel differently. And because your posture affects your spine and your nerve system so much, there's an influence on the way that you actually think and feel. There were some really cool studies that were done, one a long time ago at UC Berkeley, and they actually took 3 groups of people, clinically depressed people, and they had one control group that did nothing different. They had another group that took antidepressant medications. And then they had a third group that had to come to the study center every single day, and they had to stand in front of the mirror with excellent posture and a big smile on their face for, 5 or 10 minutes a day. And at the end of the study, amazingly, the group of people who took antidepressants and the group of people who stood in front of the mirror actually had the same improvements in how they felt and their depression symptoms. Posture has an influence on your mood and your behavior. As far as memory and recall goes, they also did a study with those college students where they looked at memories, and in better posture, you're more likely to recall positive things from your past, as opposed to poor posture would help you or would jar more memories of less positive times, sadder times, or so on, just based on your body posture. So there's some more compelling reason to take a look at your posture. Now, from a physiological health standpoint, Posture, proper posture, is the way that your body, your joints, your muscles, your nerves were designed to function ideally. And when you have posture that is not ideal, say your head is coming forward even just an inch of where it should be, that's going to put excess stress on the joints, which leads to wear and tear, which leads to degenerative discs in time. It leads to arthritis in time. It increases the weight of your body, and therefore the muscles have to work harder. So we'll get muscle fatigue, sore and achy muscles, plus you'll just have less energy for use during the day. So your head being forward of where it should ideally be 1 inch increases the weight of your head on your spine, on your joints, on your discs, on your muscles by 10 pounds for every single inch. So it makes a big difference. We want to preserve that energy for use on things more exciting to us, obviously not just holding your head up. Now, in particular, I want to call your attention to the fact that the spinal nerves come out from between every vertebra, right? There's a little space, and that's called the foramina, this little opening where the nerve comes out. Now, we know that that nerve is what's carrying the signal from the brain to every cell in your body. So in order for your body to function most efficiently in the healthiest manner possible, those nerves need to be sending good, clear signals. So the brain can tell the body how to function, the body can tell the brain what's going on, and homeostasis can be maintained. So as we change and distort the posture or the alignment of the spine, that can impact the signaling on those nerves and make the body's function less efficient, and this can have a huge impact on your health. And it's really important that we stress and understand that it's most often a painless condition because 90% of the nerves in your body are not sensory nerves. They are tasked with jobs of running the organs and the glands, all the body systems, and therefore there's no sensory component to those nerves. So the nerves can be irritated, they can be interfered with, they can be even compressed in some cases, and you have no idea that there's any pain involved with that until that wear and tear comes decades later, and now we have damage. So obviously, how our spine is aligned and our posture are critical components to your health. How you look on the outside, how you're feeling on the inside emotionally, and how your organs and your body systems are functioning. So we're going to look at, obviously, chiropractic is the first thing that should come to mind in protecting the body's alignment and posture. And having adjustments shouldn't be something that just happens when there's pain or symptoms are an issue, right? You understand that at this point. Wouldn't you want to prevent issues rather than just try to treat them? Wouldn't you rather catch things before they've caused a problem rather than wait and see if it's possible we might be able to correct a problem? Once damage has occurred, sometimes it's irreversible. But I want you to think, besides the adjustments, if you've already checked that box and you and your family are getting checked regularly and you've made that commitment to your health and your well-being, there are things beyond the adjustments that you should and could be doing in order to maximize the benefit of your chiropractic care, to get more out of your adjustments, to not just be creating the same problem over and over again and us trying to patch it up for you. So the first thing that we need to do is start thinking about our posture and our alignment. Catch yourself. Form a little bit of a team, whether it be coworkers or family members, that you're gonna, look out for each other and notice when you're, dropping your head down to look at your phone, or you've gotten tired and you're kind of slumped in front of your computer. Very common places for us to be doing damage to our spines by exercising poor posture would be at the computer, in the car, any other time we're sitting, especially on the couch, And then definitely when we use our phones or any other handheld, tablet or so on. So looking out for each other, catch yourself. It's about habit, it's about repetition, and the more people you have looking out for you and looking out for each other, the more it's on the top of your mind, and you can transform the habit of poor posture into the habit of great posture. Next, there are 4 very simple but very powerful stretches that we're going to show you that are crucial for protecting your posture and transforming your posture. So those 4 stretches are, number 1, chin tucks. And this one is so simple, can be done anywhere. I always tell people, do it at red lights, or pick a time before you check your email or something like that. Chin tucks is very simple. You want to start this exercise from proper posture with your ear in line with your shoulder. So make sure you're not starting here. You pull back, your posture's good, your head's over your shoulder, and then from there, you want to pull your chin straight back. Not up, but straight back. And it's not so flattering, but you're going to want to make as many double chins as you possibly can. And that is a successful chin tuck. 10 reps of that at a red light. You can't do too many. If you have pain, that is a signal that something is wrong. So please alert your chiropractor. The next stretch is called the crucifix stretch. The crucifix stretch is really wonderful for stretching the pectoral muscles that get tight, especially when we sit, type, drive, do all the things that we do with our arms in front of us. So the crucifix stretch, with ideal posture, you're going to put your palms out, squeeze the shoulder blades back. So we're stretching here, but you're also exercising the muscles of the back. You're tasking them with pulling the shoulders back, and that's going to strengthen them and help you to sustain ideal posture all the time without those muscles fatiguing, because they're going to get stronger. Now we've got crucifix stretch from the neutral position, and then ideally I'd like you to do it with your head turned down looking at your right hand, so you'll feel more of a stretch on the left side of your chest and neck, and then do it looking down at your left hand, so you feel that stretch more on the right side of the neck. So that gets the SCM muscles and help bring that anterior head carriage back to a healthy spot. The third stretch I call floor angels. You can also do what I call wall angels. But in this stretch, your head, your back, your butt, everything you can get touching the wall or touching the floor. So we have very straight, neutral posture. Your head is back. Now, if your posture is not so good and the upper part of your back is very rounded, there's going to be a temptation for your head to touch like this. Try to keep your chin neutral so that your chin is level with the ground if you're standing. And in that position, you're gonna do like you're doing like you're making snow angels. And it doesn't seem like such a big thing, but as long as you're working to keep your arms and everything touching the floor in that neutral position, that small little bit of motion helps your brain and your nerves and your muscles connect ideal alignment with movement. And that will help transform your posture very profoundly. Last one is the hip flexor stretch. Very critical for keeping a neutral pelvis. When the hip flexors are chronically tight or out of balance, it pulls the hips out of alignment, it pulls the pelvis, it pulls the low back out of alignment. So this one is a really powerful stretch for maximizing your adjustments and helping protect your posture. So we're going to want to do the hip flexor stretch and make sure that we do that, all 4 of these stretches. If you did all 4 of them, it's a couple minutes a day, and it's going to have a really huge benefit on your health, your well-being, and like I said, maximize what you get out of your chiropractic adjustments. Now, these stretches aren't going to correct subluxations, but in conjunction with the adjustments, they're powerful, and you can really change your posture and tap into all those benefits of great posture. So you look better, you feel better, you're functioning better, and you're protecting the longevity of your spine, slowing down the aging process. It's just a few minutes. You're absolutely worth it. So please contact us if you would like a handout of the stretches, and if you need any help whatsoever, let us know. But go out there, get those stretches done, and start building health.